What I told you, we had a Schumann Resonance blackout and two massive spikes all in the same day. You'd say, yeah, it's 2022, and we're witnessing the end of the world and the total collapse of reality. It's good to see everyone. Grand Rising. It's good to see you all. As we're kind of realizing, because the truth cannot be told, it can only be realized. Nothing can stop this. Absolutely nothing. Nothing can stop this. And in the Schumann Resonance, in one day, we had a blackout. We shifted timelines again. I don't know if you know this. We shifted timelines again, and then we had two massive spikes of activity. We have a lot to break down. Once again, there's a lot of energy. It's becoming the norm now. It's becoming the norm. So if you're just coming on, please give the video a like. It's going to help others find this message. And if you're watching on the replay, I just give everyone a couple of minutes to get on so we can break this down as a family together. We're going to be talking about what the blackout means, the void, what happened, the positive change, what we're going into next month, what is the timeline split, the change in evolution that we're all going through, the 432 hertz frequency that resonates with the baseline of the Schumann resonance. Summer expansion. We're expanding this summer. Now is the time. You got to focus now. Now is the time. And we're getting ready to go on the big stage now. Oh, yeah. And we really have to focus. We have to focus on staying in the vibration of positivity. You're going to go about your journey and you will come across people, things, and situations that want to pull you down. Yeah. We don't want to be pulled down, especially at this time. When we realize that we're actually broadcasting the electromagnetic signature into the quantum field, we're actually creating the reality. Summer 2022, it's time to shine. Yeah. How's the sound? Let me know. How's the sound today? If I could get a 5x5 in the chat, we're all good to go. And there's a lot that we have to take in. We've been doing it together. We had a tremendous Zoom meeting last night. The copy of our meeting is up on Patreon. Links will be in the description. I'm very grateful for all the support on Patreon, and it's something that we all have to really dive deep into the energies, what's really going on. And that's how we're going to actually improve the quality of life, because the Schumann resonance is showing us that the fabric of reality, if you will, it's falling down. It's what do they used to call it? The veil, right? The veil is split. The veil is torn. It might not be like a literal tear in the sky, right? A literal tear in the sky, the fabric. But what's happening is we were programmed into a reality that was fake, and it's falling down. Yeah, the veil is being lifted. Awakening 5D. Oh yeah, and there's two forces going on, Melissa. There's two forces. You have the force of God that comes in the form of the solar flash. And then you have the inorganic frequencies as well. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. How's your vibe, kid? You got to raise your vibes right now. It's really an important time period. This rising, my good friend and doctor, he's a chiropractor. I consider him like a holistic doctor right now. He likes to send a motivational text in the morning, and I felt like I wanted to share it. And he wrote, a day without laughter is a day wasted. Stay away from miserable people. Thank you, Dr. Ray. It's true. It's a true story, and your vibe attracts your tribe. And that's what we need to all be focused on right now. How are we going to keep our vibration high during this time period? Yeah, we have to have the daily messages. And raising our vibration, we really focus on that here. We're a community. We have to keep our vibe high because we have trillions of cells that vibrate, and that's actually going to dictate our health. Oh, yeah. Yeah, get outside, go barefoot in nature. S.I. Sully. It's time to land the plane, Sully. It's good to see you. Yeah. All the light warriors are here. Yeah, so if you're just stumbling in, I know it's I start the day out right. I wake up at 6 a.m. just like Dr. Ray. I get up early. I got up early today. I'm getting ready. We're getting ready for the next phase. And that's what the activity that we see in the Schumann Resonance, it's getting us to be prepared for the next phase. You might have felt in the past month, things were kind of gloomy. You kind of felt down. Maybe you felt a little depressed. Now you're maybe feeling that things are becoming more in a positive light. And that's where we're headed. So please smash the like button. Break your phone. Don't break your phone, Light Warriors. And let's get the show on the road. And please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. I had watermelon before I got on. Today I was called to have fruit for breakfast. So I did the watermelon today. It's an interesting time period. It's an interesting world. So what did we have in the past day? A Schumann Resonance blackout and 2 spikes of power 87 and power 44. You might be feeling nerves or anxiety as we go into the unknown. Summer 2022. We just went through a timeline split. We split off the timeline again. We see a void in the Schumann Resonance. So the period of the blackout was under an hour. Sometimes we have Schumann Resonance blackouts that have lasted for a day or longer than a day. But anytime we go through, it could be a little blip, 20 minutes of a void, of nothing. A new timeline is created in the void. When we see a void in the Schumann Resonance, that means there is no frequency, nothing. Sometimes we hear, nothing. Oh, it's just nothing. But nothing is actually very powerful. Once again, nothing is actually very powerful. Myself on my journey, recently, we're restructuring our lives. I'm spending time alone, sitting with myself and trying to figure out how I'm going to build the rest of the reality. Many of you that are tuning into this, you know that you're going to survive this. You're going to be part of the new earth. And as they said in the Bible, all this chaos is just going to go all around you. You're already sealed in the forehead and you have the full armor of God. So there's nothing to worry about. You're going to be okay, kid. You're going to be okay. Oh, yeah. The timeline split. The void of creation. What are we now creating? Energy is the ability to cause change. So now as we come out of the blackout, we want to be creators of this new timeline. You might start to notice that we went from gloom, it was kind of gloomy, and now we're having maybe brightness. Oh, I see a brighter day coming. I see so many good things coming. I see the new earth coming, Kim. Yeah. I see so many bright things. It feels so much brighter today. It feels a lot lighter. You might feel lighter today. You might have been holding a little extra baggage. Again, last week we talked about the urge to purge. We've been purging the densities from our system. Now we're coming online, the next phase for the event. We're changing. This is our evolutionary journey. We're all evolving. After the blackout, we see 2 periods of massive spikes, maximum power 87, followed by maximum power 44. We see the white light codes. And as I shared yesterday, you want to really focus. We talked about it last night in our Zoom meeting on Patreon. Every living system right now is looking for more energy than it can use to reorganize all of its frequencies to a higher functional state. That's called our evolutionary journey. You're alive. You don't have to wait hundreds of years, thousands of years to evolve. You're going to physically evolve as you're alive right now. 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. You didn't have junk DNA, kid. Ain't it exciting? It's exciting. You didn't have junk DNA. God didn't create junk. There was a purpose for the DNA, the coiled DNA, an energy amplifier, the DNA. So many of you go on the spiritual journey and you hear about DNA activation. They have channels about DNA activation. It's not just some spiritual stuff. You really can apply this to your everyday life. I'm sure if you reflect on the course of your life, if you could reflect, who were you prior to 2020? And who are you today? Your DNA has been activated. You're a different person today. Do you see it, Light Warriors? You're a different person today than you were prior to 2020. Some of you have been on the awakening journey even longer. Big influx of 2015, right? 2012 and 2001. Remember that? The ritual they performed in 2001? It actually woke people up. I wasn't awake in 2001. I thought it was, I just watched the TV. I said, oh, this is what they said. So we've been seeing this. Even Dolores Cannon spoke about the people or the indigo children in the house. She spoke about like how the indigo children, especially when they were born after 2000, they came in with the most of their DNA online. Some of us, if the 80s babies are in the house, the 80s we actually had to really go through a lot of evolution in order to activate our DNA, in order to become who we are today. And the process, it consumes a lot of energy. Cheer, boy. Oh yeah, the 70s are in the house too. See. Look, I bet you there's 60s and 50s. You could be 90 years old and you're still. The people that have been awake, if you have really been awake for more than 20 years, I salute you, because I've been awake. I see the satanic trash out there, and I say, what the heck? And it's actually very tiresome. We collaborate on Zoom, and I understand and understand the frustrations of some of our brothers and sisters. We try to really, be nice about it. But some people are really, they see what's going on, and people, they're not waking up. They just keep going. 67, Dan. Thank you. Love you, Dan. So, there's so many. I love this. Look at all the different light warriors here. Gary. I love you, Gary. Keep going, Gary. This is true. Sally. Wow, Sally. Thank you. It's really, I really can be empathetic to the struggles of being awake for a long time. Terry Oliver. Thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate you, Terry. I really appreciate that. It's my honor to do this, Terry. If you've been awake for a very long time, it's very draining. I've really been awake, really, 2014, 2015 for me. Learning if you're familiar with the light worker characteristics, a lot of people share about what are the characteristics of the light worker. You might have realized, since you were a boy or a girl, this world was kind of screwed up. Lynn Roberts, thank you so much, Lynn. I love you, Lynn. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lynn. We're going to keep going. And I started seeing what was wrong. And I saw the suffering. There's so many children. There are stories of children that they're going through hard times, and all of the hard times are really created by the matrix. It's not one person really to blame. It's the matrix. It's the principalities. Remember, it's biblical. It's the principalities. We have to have a brighter future, especially for our children. I shared this quote. Focus on the quote. A society is judged by how they treat their most vulnerable. Kid, you're July 20th? Cheer, boy. Oh, it's a powerful day. It's good to see you, kid. So every living system is looking for more energy than it can use in order to reorganize all of its frequencies to a higher functional state. We're all evolving right now, and God is actually giving us the solar flash. Look at the spikes in the Schumann resonance. We are going way above the baseline of the Schumann resonance. People have been disconnected from the Schumann resonance. And when we reconnect ourselves to the Schumann resonance, we're able to manage our mental health better. We're actually able to regenerate our cells better. The 432 hertz frequency, we spoke about this the other day. And if you're just coming in, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message, this channel, and this community. 432 hertz resonates with the baseline of the Schumann resonance, and it is mathematically consistent with the universe itself. The 432 hertz frequency is also known as God's frequency, right? Think of the whole universe, right? If you're just floating out there in the universe, and the frequency is 432 hertz. So what's going on right now? People are numb to these frequencies of God. God is singing love songs. The people have been tuned into static. Their DNA receptors, they're receiving the 440 hertz frequency. It recalibrates. So it's kind of like trying to fit the round peg into the square hole. Did you ever hear that, Light Warriors? Fitting a round peg into the square hole? Right? You remember a kid, you start banging the round peg and try to get it in there. And people aren't receiving the creator frequencies. They're tuned into static. Remember Tesla, the keys to the universe: energy, frequency, and vibration. This is an important time period. So we go through the blackout. We have now shifted onto a timeline. Did you think you got a time to rest? You got boom, boom. You got double blast. 2 spikes of 5D light codes. God says, here you go, son. Here you go, son. Take it. Take these light codes with you. Take these light codes with you. That's what God's saying right now. Here you go. A lot of people, we're getting it from both ends. A lot of our anxiety, even myself, I had to go through a lot of changes the past year. I put it out to the universe within the year. I would restructure my entire life. And so it is. And, after coming out of this blackout, I could start to see things starting to fall into place. A lot of us, listen, I share from a place of authenticity, even myself. We go into the unknown. Think of the void. Think of the void. Think about nothing. You're in the unknown. What's going on? What's going on? You get nervous, right? You're a little nervous. You got anxiety. You don't know what's really going on out there. So now we're in the unknown. And, we get a little anxious. That's what summer 2022, the summer of expansion, is all about. It is time for your dreams. We see this Every time when we go through these bursts, these anomalies in the Schumann resonance, it might not be that day, but we will see a shift after these anomalies in the Schumann, these glitchy. Oh, it's a new timeline. It's timeline. You know, if you remember Infinity War, remember Doctor Strange? He was looking at all that. This is true. Yeah, it's true. There's all these different timelines going on. So we're jumping into the unknown right now. We went through this void, this blackout. We're embracing the blackout today. And now we're getting ready to go onto the big stage. Think of the blackout. Think of a beautiful black swan flying in the air. Look at it. Look at that. Look. And his people say, oh, look at that thing. It's something different. It's something different. There it is. Look, it's magnificent. And then people start waking up. Think about it. Think if you look, you all of a sudden, you're used to waking up every day. You see the same thing. And then all of a sudden, something major happens. And then everyone starts waking up. Look at it. Remember the meme and the person's holding the person's eyes open? Look at it. Look. People don't want to look at it. But God. Ready? God is going to make us all look at it. Yeah. We're all going to look at it. We're going to look right at it. I could look right at it. Can you? The eyes are the windows to the soul. I encourage each and every one of you to use clairsentience in the end days. In science, Dr. Bruce Lipton said language was designed to hide feelings. All animals are able to pick up on frequency. And he said, the gazelle does not have to go over to the lion and ask, are you my friend? The gazelle feels the vibration and takes off. We're all animals, and we have the ability to pick up on frequency and vibration. But the people have been tuned into static. We have to start working from within again. Start to go inside. Start to purge all the densities. Feel, right? Awaken the DNA. Yeah, people think, they just, that's a spiritual stuff, that DNA activation. That's just that spiritual. You must be a spiritual wackadoo. You like to say love and light, and I just go to work and pay my taxes and miserable and get into relationships that don't serve my greatest purpose. We have to break free of the matrix now. It's time to break free. It's about sovereignty. I do tremendous impressions, right, Mylene? Got to wake up now. You were given information, but the information was turned upside down. It was inverted. Through free will, you made decisions, but the information that you received was turned upside down. You continued on your journey in your life and you continuously made decisions, but the information was inverted. So you made inverted decisions. Maybe you would have made different decisions if you had the information the right way. This is the way they go around the karmic wheel. You ever hear about the karmic wheel? We have to really embrace what Dr. Bruce Lipton said during this time period. Language was designed to hide feelings. You must feel your way. Oh, well, that false idol said it on the TV. Gotta wake up now. No one's coming to save you. It's done. God is doing this on purpose. It's called free will. If you're learning something new, Please smash the like button. It helps others improve their physical health, their mental health, and their spiritual health at this time. Spiritual health is a real thing. It's not like a myth or something like that. People are suffering from spiritual health right now. We shared about nature's deficit disorder. It's a real thing. People don't go out in nature. It's called grounding to the planet. Got to get reconnected. And especially during this time period when there's so many dark things and maybe things that are designed to get you to be anxious, right? Put you in the fear-based vibration. You got to get out there. You got to ground yourself. Negative ions go through the body, and then you're going to be just a-okay, kid. Yeah, it's a true story. So, it's time to start new projects. It's a beautiful time. We shifted. We see it in the Blackout and the Schumann Resonance. When we look at all these things, we look at all the colors of the Schumann Resonance, we realize we're energetic beings, we're electrical beings. Electromagnetic frequency affects all of our trillions of cells, 1.4 volts, 700 trillion volts and above of electricity. That energy is known as chi. You might have heard of Reiki masters, right? They really could focus their chi energy. They could heal you with their hands. The energy is known as chi. But your energy, your attention of the energies, the currency, current and electrical current, the currency of the universe. The attention of your energy was thrown down into your lower chakras. You got to survive. You got to survive in the matrix. Survival of the fittest is a lie. Once again, survival of the fittest is a subconscious program that's a lie. It's not about competition. It's about cooperation. And so it is. This is true. You might have learned all these things. You were growing up, survival of the fittest, competition, right? But these were programs. And a species, a society actually flourishes through cooperation, makes it happen. Cooperation, working together, sing it. Those that watch Sesame Street, remember, I still remember the song. Yeah, we're going back in time. It's Future Proof's past time. Yeah, we're having a good time on our everyday lives. Please smash the like button. They taught us this on Sesame Street. Yeah. Yeah, not the fake science books in competition. Yeah. Yeah. Cooperation makes it happen. Cooperation, working together, sing it. And then everyone started going. Everyone was singing cooperation makes it happen. Cooperation, working together, sing it. It's still in my subconscious. That was the good subconscious. Remember when shows were good back in the day? I don't know. What are they showing the kids nowadays? What's going on out there? Right? Remember Fred Rogers, right? We talked about the Mr. Rogers Mandela effect, right? Especially if you watched Mr. Rogers, and now he sings the song differently. If you go back and watch the video, it's called the Mandela effect because the fabric of the reality is collapsing. As I started this video off today, when you ask yourself, we could have a blackout and two massive Schumann spikes all in the same day. We're witnessing the end of the world and the total collapse of reality. If this seems interesting to you, I encourage you to research the Mandela effect. Oh, yeah. And I know many people are, familiar with the Mandela effect. You're part of our journey. But some people are new to the Mandela effect. I'm telling you, it really opened my eyes. I said, holy shift. What is real anymore? What is real? So, really start to focus on what you're creating. It's the summer of expansion. It's the summer of expansion. And we're going to expand. This is going to be the greatest summer of our everyday lives. You better believe it. You better believe it. I'm very grateful for all the support. Please continue to smash the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all if you haven't. That will also help you get the little ringy dingies. Need a little ringy dingy on your phone. It says, hey, Mike is going live now. Then your phone goes off. You come on in look at it's a tremendous group chat. Look at our tremendous group chat. It's going. Yeah. So grateful for the support. If it calls you to join our Patreon, the copy of last night's Zoom meeting is up on Patreon. Links are in the description and at the pinned comment. The greatest thing of all is creating a community through the people. And when you share these messages, share it with the hashtag Schumann Resonance. We're getting it out there. And why aren't people more aware of these things? And where are all the hidden Tesla technologies? Tesla knew about the Schumann resonance. The ionosphere, it's a dome of electrically charged particles up in the atmosphere. It's called the ionosphere. We actually used it to broadcast radio signals for years. And that ionosphere is how the Schumann resonance, the vertical current of electromagnetic energy, bounces off the ionosphere. Yeah. It's all of this stuff is been right in front of our face the whole time. Tesla's frequencies, yeah. I'm with you too, kid. And I'm very grateful for all of you. And when you share with your friends, even if you get one friend, grab your friend, say, "Get over here, friend, check this out." Yeah, Sharon, a lot of us are the lone wolf. And when we go through the spiritual awakening journey, did a full video on that. If you ever saw that one, the lone wolf. Yeah. You might be listening to this message. It's an ascension symptom of isolation. Sometimes we really have to quiet. We are totally changing our whole life. And, when you're breaking free of subconscious programs, oh, this is how I live my life. This is how I did everything in my life. And now you have to be you ready? You have to be a totally different person. It's not easy. And I'm here to support you, our family, because that's what we are. Love you, family. We are here to support one another. People are looking out in this. What the heck is going on out there? That's what our channel and our community is all about right now. We will carry our brothers and sisters to and through the event, no matter what. No matter what. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep raising the vibrational frequency. That's what we're all here to do. That's why we're scattered. You say, oh, I don't have any like-minded friends. Why do I only see them on the interweb? Because we're strategically scattered. You signed up for this. We're actually in World War III. It's a spiritual war. You got to wake up. And you're here. You actually shoot. There was a meme. Take the positive vibes, and the rainbow blast comes out. It's actually a real thing. We're blasting out the rainbow vibes right now. It's a true story. Yeah. Protected by the Trinity. Friendly Frienderson. I love you, brother. Keep going. So take this time to reflect. What are you creating? What are the new projects you're creating? Are you ready to go on the big stage? Because you're actually real big. They told you were small. They told you bow down to false idols. You're not a famous celebrity. wake up. You were born for this. You might not remember. I'm here to remind you. You were born for this. Don't forget it. Let it all go, Bev. Let go of the lower frequencies. Oh, the white wolf is called Luna. Sharon, that's interesting because we love the full wolf moon. Oh yeah, that's a tremendous one. So take this message, please share it out there, get it on all the platforms. We're sharing a message of positivity during this time period. It kind of seems kind of gloomy, but you yourself, and I'm experiencing it. I had a lot of chaos in my life. And, I sat here and I said, how am I going to figure all this stuff out? And you just need one thing to fall into place. Momentum is a real thing, and then the momentum will follow. Be patient with your brothers and sisters at this time. No one realized that we were born into a satanic matrix. Everything's coming down now. And God is already here. It's in the DNA. Patricia Mushhorn. Thank you, Patricia. I love you, Patricia. Thank you so much. My ears just started ringing right now. It's my honor to do this. I love you. So, we can't wait any longer. I share a lot, especially in our Zoom meetings. I can't sit around and wait. You might be done wrong by the matrix. You can't sit around and wait. You got to start doing things today. Use this Schumann Resonance blackout coming out of the void. Use it as a catapult, right? Think of it as a catapult. Catapult your way forward right now. Go on the new timeline. Embrace the new timeline. This timeline split now. Some are going there, and some are rocket ship. Rocket ship, right? Think of the rocket ship. There it goes. And they're just going to watch it. There it goes. Just sitting around. Everyone's just sitting around. God has already won, Kim. Yeah. Lisa, NYC. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate you, Lisa. It's my honor. I'm very grateful for all of you. You all give me a purpose in life. That's the greatest thing. Doing this feeds my soul. And you will notice this right now. You can't work a job that no longer resonates with you. You can't partake in jobs or whatever that hurt people and hurt children. You have to get in alignment with God. Once again, each and every one of you feed my soul. It's my honor to do this, and it's my honor to do this every single day. I never stop. I never give in. I just keep going. So please share this message with the hashtag Schumann Resonance. Embrace the new energies. We went from gloom and doom. We're having brighter days, especially in this next month. Things might get rocky down the road, but we're in a good time period right now to really focus. Focus on your light. Focus on your new projects. Focus on getting on the big stage. We're going to get on the big stage, July 2022. Here we go. So I love you all, and I hope I make you laugh as well. And if you're new to the channel, you should really check out Friday Night Live. Tremendous. It's true. You don't have to be like, all spiritual and sit there in a robe and garb and, cross your legs, and you could have fun. You're allowed to have fun. Did you know you can be a regular person? You don't have to be a false idol anymore. The day of the Lord's vengeance, it's here. And so is Michael. You're my tribe, Kimberly. I love you. All right. So I love you all. Lions Mane. Thank you so much, Lions Mane. That's the hype hippo. That's the hype hippo is in the house. The hype hippo. Hype it up, son. Hype it up. I love you too. I love you all. Keep sharing this, and I'm going to see you all soon. There's so much to break down. We have so much on the channel. Visit the channel page. We have 1,000 videos because I never stopped. I never give in. I just keep going. So check out the channel page if you never have. Check out the videos. Share what resonates. Some videos you might not understand. Some of them you might love. Share the ones that resonate with you. I love you all. I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. Love you guys. Bye for now.